What's up, everybody, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? It is I, the one and only OP Skills, back again for another episode of Victory Gaming Network. Welcome, everybody. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the PlayStation Virtual Reality headset. So basically, whether you guys like it or not, virtual reality is on its way. We got the Oculus Rift, which is basically the belle of the ball, coming, clocking in around $599. It'll be released on March 28th. We've got the HTC Vive, which will be about $799 US. That'll be coming out April 5th. And then we have the PlayStation VR, which we really don't have a time or a price or a date set to yet. But one of the first games that will be released on the PlayStation Virtual Reality headset will be an indie game called Megaton Rainfall. Developer Alfonso Delicero, I think I pronounced that name correctly. He is the founder of Pentadimensional Games. He seems to think that the PlayStation Virtual Reality headset will take off. He thinks it'll be a huge success, and he basically had a lot of good things to say about it, so I'm going to quote here. I think the PSVR will ship millions. Here in Spain, I know a lot more people with a PS4 than I do people with a high-end PC ready for VR. So, basically, I'm just going to stand by the stuff that I had originally stated in my previous video on this topic of virtual reality. For those of you who have not seen this video yet, I'll put a link to that in the description down below if you guys want to check that out. But I'm just going to add a few more notes to things that I mentioned in that video. You got to think here, man. So the VR, the whole VR debacle is really just, it's everywhere right now, and just like motion controls, it is really overhyped, and I just don't see it taking off. I just don't see it happening. One of the reasons why is, again, just like motion controls with the Wii, a lot of people would go out and they would work all day, and then they come home and then they get on the Wii and they're just like, dude, I'm tired, I've been working all day, I want to sit on the couch with a controller in my hand and play games. That was a lot of the problem that we had with the original Wii, and I believe that may be a lot of the problems that we may have with the virtual reality. That's one thing. And then another thing, like I said, I just don't picture people who are in a committed relationship with children, take parents for example, obviously is what I'm meaning. I just can't picture them putting on this headset and kind of being shut off to the rest of the world around them. I just don't see people being interested in that. Now, as far as your hardcore gamers who aren't in committed relationships or don't have kids or anything like that, I think it would be amazing for people like that, people that are hardcore gamers, so to speak. I think it would be awesome. But outside of that market by itself, I don't see it taking off like it's being said to. One kind of funny scenario I did want to mention here too, though, was what if the PSVR just came out and kind of overthrew the Oculus Rift, just outsold it everywhere. I mean, it is possible. I mean, the Oculus Rift is gonna, we don't have a price on the PlayStation VR yet, but the Oculus Rift, I mean, it's clocked in at $599. Its competitor, the HTC Vive, is clocked in at $799. So, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, that is really possible. And I mean, it would be kind of interesting because, like I said at the beginning of this video, Oculus Rift, I mean, that's been the belle of the ball ever since this whole motion, control, this whole VR thing took off, really. Anyway, like I said in my previous video on this, I stand by everything I said. And like I said in that previous video, maybe I'll be wrong, maybe it will take off, it'll be a huge success, and if that does happen, I'll be extra ecstatic to come right out and just say, yeah, I was wrong and it was a success, but I still kind of feel fixated on my position on it. I just don't see it taking off. I find it, it's going to end up being, in my opinion, it's going to end up being a lot like motion controls and 3D televisions it's just gonna be overhyped, and when it finally does come out, it's just not gonna take off the way it was meant to. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and comment down below. Let me know, share your thoughts on this whole VR thing. Let me know what you guys think of it. Do you think it'll take off? Do you think it'll kind of be a huge epic dump? Just let me know, what all you guys think about it in the comments. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode of Victory Gaming Network. Until then, take care.